with my songwriting in general, I like to talk about these like heavier topics to me, but I'm not a serious person. It's not in my personality to be like really, really, really intense about these things. So I think that comes through in the way that I write. Just allowing myself to be silly and go there is really important to me. It's how I express myself. I wrote the song back in 2023. I think I was like a year and a half into tour, and I'd done like 11 tours. So it was crazy, crazy times. Essentially, I was like very ungrounded, and I was having kind of like life mood swings, and everything was just incredibly chaotic. That's kind of the basis of this whole song. I can be yellow, then rearranged by the afternoon, and I am purple. I'm so quick when I switch it up, purple to mellow. Yellow and purple are complementary colors. They're quite literally opposite of each other, which was kind of just a commentary on like how quickly I was like cycling through feelings and moods and like people and versions of myself. In my music, I kind of explore this idea of duality a lot, and like two things can be true simultaneously within ourselves. And like the complexity of emotions and of people and of situations is at the end of the day what makes life exciting and fun and crazy and messy. I think I just like welcome it all. I can be anything I wanted to, any color of the rainbow. Yeah, meeting the boys in the hotel lobby. I was on tour. I was in a hotel every day. We were like an 8-person team, and 6 of us were dudes and 2 of us were girls. So I was truly just with my boys all the time. Lovely boys. Love them so much. But it was me and the boys. Low tide, moon so bright, moving my hips from left to right. When it's time to move my hips from left to right, I listen to Paul Simon and Michael McDonald, the Doobie Brothers, and Evelyn Champagne King. Sometimes you just need to like be all consumed by positive energy. And for me, like those artists all kind of have that within their music. And it's something that like I love, and I love to kind of recreate in my music too. My, I'll check my phone. I feel it in my belly when I'm driving home. Like the tide is low, the moon is bright. I'm having a great time. I'm moving my hips from left to right. Like I'm dancing, I'm vibing. I think I was trying to paint the picture of like, I'm having this great time, and then I see something on my phone, and then all of a sudden I'm like in this anxious spiral again. Like Cinderella making babies on a company time. Ooh. Being in this industry, there's like moments of being so glorified, but at the end of the day, it's really hard, dirty, nasty work 95% of the time. The Cinderella thing is like kind of feeling like this princess at 5% of my life, and then the other 95 is like having to be like pump out children being my songs, and then all that being funded by a label. It's a very strange existence. We're making pennies out of paper, better find a new slime. Me and the boys in the hotel lobby. In this time of my life, I felt like I kind of always needed like one person that was my best friend that could like hold me up. Slime is a word that people have used to mean best friend or partner or just like buddy. But what I go on to explain later in the song is that I found that I had to do it for myself. Is there something wrong with the way that I'm designed? I can't find comfort in anything, yeah. Should I change? Should I leave myself behind and buy a boat to a private island? When you're in that mindset of like feeling really bad about yourself and feeling insecure, my tendency is that I want to like run away, or I want to like use some sort of vice to get myself out of it instead of like facing it head on. Me buying the boat to the private island would literally be me running away and being by myself. Like sometimes when somebody buys a boat, you're like, all right, are you like having a midlife crisis or something? Like, what are you running from, queen? Baby girl, won't you dry your eyes? Don't stress because you're doing it right. What they say, anything at all, don't mean a thing because you're in control. This is the fairy godmother moment of the song, where it's like, I see the beam of light and the alternate version of myself is coming down and is like, hey, you're chill, dude. Everything's fine. You're going through all this stuff and you're doing a good job. When I wrote this song, I did not have that in me. I feel like I have manifested that through writing this song. And I've kind of been able to do that for myself more and more. It was like almost like setting an intention. I always imagined that fairy godmother voice as Michael McDonald's voice, wanting him to sing it. And who knows, maybe it'll happen. Yeah, it was always Michael coming down, but me as Michael. I never know if anything's a hit. I mean, people really like it, which is awesome, but I tend to like to be blissfully ignorant and kind of hands-off and in the clouds when it comes to that type of stuff, because you can get really in the weeds emotionally if you pay too much attention. I kind of just like to be living my life and not caring about how my music is being received and perceived by the world. And I think what helps with that is that I really am proud of my songs. Like, I really like them. If I like it, then no one can hurt me.